Yo, what's up, guys? Yes, Footy is back. Starting off with the iconic Select Footy Stars. Retail case. Okay, this is a big case. Don't think I can neatly dump these, so I'll probably grab them out one by one. Oh, there's a case inside the case. Oh no. Let's see. Half a ton of cardboard here, guys. Strap yourselves in. This is going to be a long one. 36 packs in every box, which is a lot. And some of you might know, these packs are tough to rip. There is a trick apparently to it, which I'll try to figure out today. We've done, not our first time doing Select, but never quite figured out the magic trick. Told you, pull on the black tab at the back. Tried that, didn't work. So we'll try a few other things today, guys. This will be a long stream. Could be, I reckon it's going to be 3 hours. So if you don't want to watch for that whole time, there will be a recap. That's not too bad. So this time I was told there's 2 holes at the back. Okay, I see them. First pack. Let's do it. So obligatory disclaimer. I don't know AFL well at all, guys. If that bothers you, probably tune out now. We do get asked a lot for Select, so, and I really enjoy ripping it. So that's why we do it. Select, great products, really nice cards too. They always do a great job. And yeah, we've pulled some monsters from AFL over the years. All right, guys, there is Brady Hoff, our first hit for the Eagles. All right, I see it. And we've got an acetate here. Breakout, Jack Viney for the D's. And Tom Cole, Eagles again. Eagles went to the mini. So that's the luminous. 1 per pack, but there's big variants of the luminous insert. Big ones. Something very shiny in here. Footy heads. Adam Chalor, Bulldogs. Finn Callahan for the Giants. Let us know your team, who you support. I don't really have a team. As a kid, I was a Magpies fan. Now, I suppose Freo. Freo would be my team. All right, 150 games. Milestone games. Jack Martin, Carlton. And Dacos. Josh Dacos for the Pies. Bombers, says Stephen. Boo the Bombers. Bombers are terrible. Worst team in the AFL. I don't really think that. I just want to stir up some shit. It's going to be a long stream. Breakout. Jack Sinclair. St Kilda. Who is the worst team in the AFL? Will Ashcroft, Brisbane Lions. Packs are not too bad. I remember them being a lot worse. Nat Fife. I know this guy. Luminous. Fremantle. So Hobby, haven't looked at Hobby yet, but the retail checklist looks really good. There's big cards to chase. They've added some nice stuff. They've added the Premiership and Norm Smith predictors. They've also added, I forget now. I was just reading all about it yesterday. Oh, they added predictors patches. So you get a game-worn Guernsey patch. Scott Pendlebury footy heads. I like this set. I think some people don't like them. Bailey Dale. Flag mantle. West Coast on Melbourne this year. Bottom two teams. Yeah, West Coast are having a really bad time. I've noticed. Getting smashed. Okay, we've got some gold in here. What have we got? Bobby Hill. Luminous gold dragon scales, I believe. For the flag pies. To $3.99. Costa. Lovely bit of cardboard. Myriad signatures, yes. That is a Luminous. It comes under the Luminous umbrella. They look pretty sweet. Predictors, there's a crazy rare. Is it Epic Gold? I've forgotten. There's one that's like rare, 1 in 440 packs. And then there's one that's 1 in like 4,000 packs. Golden ticket, huge hit. We're looking for that one. Breakout, Sam Walsh, Jeremy Cameron, Luminous. Golden ticket, guys. Can we find the golden ticket? Flag pies. I'm just going to say whatever pisses people off. Oh, we got some more gold here. This looks different, though. What is this? Oh, it's gold dragon scale as well, but just different team color. So it's number 2 to $7.99. Okay, so they are slightly different. They might just be dragon scale team colors. Jacob Hopper, Richmond Tigers. Richmond went to the mini. Flagman. Is that going to rustle anyone? Brad Mannion, congrats, bro. Go the Crows, says Mav. High quality products. Select Epic. Okay, this is kind of rare. That is Elliot Yeo for the Eagles. Can't remember the odds, but think about maybe 1 in 100 packs or so. So 1 in 3 boxes, I guess. And then the Epic Golds, I believe, is the one that's 1 in 430 or so. Nick Larkey. We want gold Epic. We certainly do. Footy heads. Jacob Waitering, Carlton. James Jordan, Sydney Swans. Magpies. Yeah, I like the Magpies. They were my team. Epic, Taylor Walker. Okay, maybe not 1 in 3 boxes. Adelaide Crows. Darcy Fogarty, Adelaide Crows also. Bart on the Crows. I'm using those little holes, but I think it's easier to just do it how I usually do it. Some more shiny cards here. Footy Heads, Errol Golden, Sydney. And Seth Campbell, Richmond. Boom looks pretty well. Another new set, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. 150 games, Tom Barras. Eagles, Jordan Clark. When I was watching the Magpies and was really into them, it was like Sav Rocker, Anthony Rocker, Damien Monkhurst. Dragon Scales, Harry Himmelberg. To $7.99. $11 of $7.99. GWS Paul Cotton. Nathan Broad, Footy Heads, Travis Boak. We actually got another case here, by the way. We'll change. Oh, do we have a predictors here? What is this? Nope. Milestones. Adam Treloar. 250 games. All right. Very shiny. Western Bulldogs. Garage. We've got another case. We'll definitely change up the pricing a little bit. Price list was done by someone who knows AFL much better than I do. But apparently not that well, because I think the price list is a little off. So we'll bump up some teams or bump some teams down. Those teams that went to the mini, teams that got discounted, will get reduced. Footy Heads, Brian Mears. We've got some black here. I think it's just team colours. Nick Dacos, Luminance. So I won't name the person responsible for the terrible price list. David John. Yeah, those holes aren't helping. Oh, I think it was the wrong way up. But yeah, sick product. I really like this product. Retail is not as... There's not as massive a gulf between Footy Stars Retail and Footy Stars Hobby as there is with Panini and stuff. Definitely Hobby is better, but it's like maybe, I'd say 30% better-ish, instead of being like 600% better or 1,000% better, as is the case with Panini products. Footy Heads, Brent Daniels. Oliver Dempsey. Harley Reid not going so hot, I hear. That's crazy. He was killing it last time I was paying attention. Breakout, Toby Green. Jamie Cripps, West Coast. Any baseball? It's going to be a quiet week for baseball, I think, man. We've got products on the way. There hasn't been a lot of releases recently for baseball. Baseball's also blown up, so prices are not what they were when we started. Definitely harder to how do I say this? It's more expensive, pretty much. But we're going to be getting the new releases as they come out for sure. We've got Topps Chrome Black on order direct from Topps, so that'll be pretty quick. We've got Tribute coming. That will be sweet. That's kind of a spicy product. 3 autos, 3 men per box. What else is coming out? Oh, new Bowman's come out tonight, I believe. New Bowman baseball, baby. Can't wait to do that one. Harley's a cat. Okay, what do we got? Looks like boom. It's purple. Boom. Brady Hoff. That is actually sweet. West Coast Eagles. 176 of 360. Garage for the mini, I believe. Garage sale. Tin ass. Garage sale. Our biggest hit so far. Jace Burgoyne. I've toned it down on the female players, I've noticed. Last year, I feel like there was a lot more. People were whinging about it. AFL fans hate women, I guess. I'm kidding. Take me with a grain of salt when I'm streaming. Footy heads Josh Rochelle, Andrew Brayshaw. Footy heads Max Gawn and Max King, St Kilda. Luminous. Equal rights and equal left. That is not nice, Brent. That is very bad. Bad boy. Sin bin. Footy heads Colby McKercher. Charlie Curnow. Anyone in Perth want to come and open these packs? I'll pay you next to nothing. But you'll feel very fulfilled. Colby McKercher, Breakout, Mac Andrew, Luminous. It's actually harder when I use those holes, so I must be doing it wrong. Patrick Cripps. 100 milestone games, Will Powell. Suns. Jai Caldwell. If you're only opening a couple of packs in a shop, it'll be fine, but when you're opening 17,000 packs, I reckon I might have some blisters tomorrow. Breakout, Nate Caddy, Nathan Broad, Luminous. The packs open more nicely though when you use the holes. Bobby Hill. Oh, that one opened like butter. What do we got here? Last pack magic. Harris Andrews, Luminous. I was looking at, I think I saw a break where they said they didn't ship the common Luminous ones. Should ship those. What do you guys think? I mean, they're 1 per pack. They're not rare, but like, I don't know. there's not a lot of them. Well, there is a lot actually. If they're one per pack, 400 or so. $432. It's an insert. It's chrome, you know. That's the kind of thing we ship. This base will be going into the bin immediately. That's not true. They'll go into a box. So if anyone wants base for their kids and stuff, you can request. When you request shipping, just let us know you like a pile of base. Nick Dacos. Breakout. Flag pies. Tristan. How do you say that? Sherry? Sam Durham. So apparently when we have 3 inserts in a pack, it's going to be a monster. $250 games. Jack Gunston. Hawks. These look nice. Platinum color. So what's wrong with Harley Reid? Is it his team or is it is it him? What's the go? Epic Zach Butters. So these must be 1 per box or 2 per box. The Epic. $100 games. Lachlan Murphy. Mason Wood. Nick Larkey. Select cards are made in China, I believe. Panini still makes all their stuff in, well, I was going to say America, but they have made them in Mexico as well. I don't know for sure, but I think that's because they can't have... If you have your cards made in China, then people can like replicate the exact technology that is used to make the cards and then make them. Well, they can do that in any country, but China is... how do I put this? Probably more likely to do that. But, yeah, I guess Select don't have to worry about that with AFL. And the card quality is actually exceptional. The card quality of Select, I've never really seen any issues at all. Footy Heads, Tom Green. Lockie Whitfield, Giants. You can get, yeah, any product you can imagine you can get made in China at the very highest quality in 2025. Footy Heads, Harris Andrews, Scott Pendlebury, Luminous. Even luxury bags and stuff are made in China nowadays. But yeah, always notice this when I'm opening Select. Quality is exceptional. Nick Vlastuin, Breakout. Taylor Walker. Breakout, Noah Anderson. Ollie Wines. Gold Dragon Scale, Will Day, Hawthorn. To $3.99. They go Hawks. Brad Mannion. Dragons go. Tom Brown, Richmond. 799. Just going to get up the PDF real quick. Just want to know the difference between those two dragon scales for you guys. All right, so we've got... All right, so Epic is 1 in 18 packs. So 2 per box. Boom is 1 per box. That's cool. All right, so... Okay, Dragon Scales Refractor Gold is to $3.99. And Dragon Scales to $7.99, so... I guessed it right. I got Dragon Scales Pink. It just says 90. Does that mean 1 in 90 packs? Sam Durham. Ben Doodle. Come and open these packs. Nick Dacos, Epic. Nice foil set. Tom Stewart. Some print lines on the Tom Stewart right after I said that there's never any quality issues whatsoever. Footy Heads, Dion Prestia. Richmond. Mitch Owens. Footy Heads, Isaac Heaney. Bailey Williams. Oh, we're posting a big break today, guys. Actually, it's already been posted for 13 minutes. We are posting a very powerful NBA break today. Court Kings Blaster full case break. Footy Heads James Sicily. Jacob Waitering. It was just a luminous non-parallel, so I'm not sure if it has plastic coating. Oh, I guess it does. Do the non-parallels have plastic coating? Kyle Langford, Footy Heads. Sam DeConing. Stephen Mann. How I wish you were in WA. I bet you know how to rip these packs. 200 milestone games. Reece Stanley. Geelong. And Elliot Yeo. Okay, so they all have the plastic coating. Yeah, cool. That's really impressive, actually. I remember that now. They had it before. That's just like a really nice touch, you know? It probably cost them a lot to get that little added extra on all those, basically, you know, essentially base cards. Harley Reid, Breakout. Nick Vlastuin. Richmond. Alright, we've already got a huge pile of base cards here. Trained professional. Does PSA grade these? I don't think they do they? Dragon Scale, Lachlan Scholl. Adelaide Crows. But that is 242 of 799. $150 milestone games, Ryan Burton and Darcy Wilmot. Footy heads. Luke Davies Uniacke. Bradley Hill St Kilda. Sorry, I know that's wrong. Just do it yourself. Like, I don't know. AUPSA is charging. Actually, yeah, they probably will still charge you if you submit yourself rather than through a group submissions intermediary. Isaac Rankin, Footy heads, Jared Witts. Yeah, because they've got, obviously they do everything. Everything's on the record with them. I just don't understand how that works because, like, we are buying from them. A tariff, for anyone who doesn't know by now, a tariff is a tax on imports, right? So if we sell something to the US, there will be a tariff put on it to make it artificially more expensive in order to encourage Americans buying domestically. But what it does is it just makes everything more expensive because the reason they're going overseas to buy instead of buying domestically is because the one overseas is in theory cheaper and or better. So what they have to do is settle for more expensive things domestically. Like if we had to buy TVs that were made in Australia, we'd be paying $10,000 a TV because that's how much it would cost to make a TV in Australia. Anyway, when we send cards to grading in America, we're buying something for America. We're not selling something for America. So I don't understand how tariffs affect. It could be the fact that we're sending something of value to America. We're sending our cards over there so they take temporary ownership or something. Without getting into it too much, it has been known for a very long time that tariffs are an awful idea. Anyone who knows anything about economics, even high school level economics, knows this. Boom! Number 2. Callum Archie. Brisbane Lions. Love this set. That looks fantastic. 67 of 360. Ken Smith. Everyone's poorer when you have tariffs. If you make a farmer spend $20,000 more on every tractor they buy to support the American economy, guess what? That American farmer's wheat is now more expensive because his running costs are more. So people are not going to buy his American wheat, or they're going to buy less. It just doesn't work. My feeling is that there must be some other plan, because nobody in their right mind, even Donald Trump, who probably doesn't know much about economics, even he should know it's a terrible idea. Stephen May, Connor Rosie. Sorry, getting off track here. We're talking about cards, tariffs on cards. And yeah, the exchange rate is crazy. It is the best time in a long time to sell your cards to the US. Probably not AFL cards, but literally anything else. And you won't have to worry about tariffs, I don't think, as long as you sell privately, say through PayPal, and ship the card as a gift or whatever, or just under the tax threshold, which I think is like $1,000 or something. I just declare like $200 on everything I ship over to the States. Never had any issues. Footy heads, Willie Rioli, Jack Viney. Almost to the end of box 2. Michael Frederick. Oh, there's some great memes coming out. Speaking of Trump and all that. Footy heads, Josh Dacos and Jamie Elliott. Does anyone remember the diagram that showed like the trajectory of the bullet that almost hit Trump? So there was... I saw a meme of like, oh, what do we got here? Oh, what have we got here? Brownlow predictor signature. Essendon Bombers, Stephen Mann. Jai Caldwell. There you go, Stephen. Oh, it's 1 of 220. It's 1 of 220. Let's go, Stephen. I don't know anything about this player. That is huge to get number 1. That is so hard to get. Stephen Mann, 1 of 220, bro. Stephen is a collector of Essendon Bombers. That is such a sick hit. Let us know. Is he any good? Is he in with any chance at all of Brownlow? I'm guessing not, but man, that's so sick though. 1 of 220. I don't think we've ever pulled serial number 1 before from Select. They all used to go to the owner, I heard. He used to keep them all. I'm not sure when that stopped, but there we go. Awesome. Brownlow predictor. George Wardlaw. Footy heads, Ben King. Josh Weddle will be the last hit of box 2. Svetislav, I'm just seeing your comment now, bro. Tariffs that Trump has implemented are more about bringing the countries together to negotiate a bilateral agreement regarding imports and exports. Yeah, see. I could talk about this all day. See, like, Australia and America, for example, already have a free trade agreement. Like, the agreement has been done. And so to reset, like to just ignore the agreement, which is, it's like law, basically. It's a contract between two countries, two allies, two very close countries. It's a big fuck you. Excuse my language, guys. I shouldn't be swearing it at this hour. But yeah, there's many issues I'll just say this. There are no experts. There are no economic experts, business experts, foreign policy analysts that think it's a good idea. Outside of Trump's sphere of influence, it is universally recognized as a terrible, terrible idea that will only hurt Americans, as we are already seeing. Anyway, that's enough about that. Sorry, guys. I like this topic. All right, what have we got here? I recognize this. This is a luminous variant to 199. I just saw it. Forgot what it's called. The Kangaroos. Superstars. 1 in 144. Very powerful. North Melbourne. Matthew Mundy. He doesn't deserve this. 86 of 199. One in 144, so what's that? Should be fairly easy to calculate, but apparently not. Footy Heads Matt Roll. Get all this visible. All right, let's keep going. Jai Caldwell. Thank you guys for being in the stream, by the way. Appreciate you guys heaps. Epic. Kaushadia. Jordan Clark. Lewis in the chat. Full case of Court Kings Blasters. Very powerful. Another case break tonight. 150 games. Dan Houston. Travis Boak. Ballet. My dream, my passion, my true calling. Harris Andrews. Lewis, we're going all right, man. We've got a couple of really nice cards. We've got two booms. Who's better, Brady Hoff or Callum Archie? I'll put them both up if we can fit them in. I'm going to guess Callum Archie. I don't know why. Just a feeling. Toby Bedford. My fingers are going to be sore, bro. But luckily I can open these the old-fashioned way as well. Footy Heads, Scott Pendlebury and Tom Cole. Thought that was going to be Dragon Scales, but it's just Eagles colours. Footy Heads, Adam Trelaw. Nick Dacos. Or Luminous. If you hit a Nick Dacos Luminous, you'd want it shipped, wouldn't you? Bro, it did made you bleed. I remember, I think it was your first stream, bro. Or was it one of your first streams? You had an open wound on your thumb. Tanner Brune. Josh Dacos. Frio, man. I'm not a real fan of, I'm not like a true Freo supporter, but I do like having the AFL on. I really like putting it on TV. Ever since I started Cosmic, to be honest, I've never really been able to sit down and watch a game of sport from beginning to end, because I'm always busy doing something. But I love having it on, as well as the cricket. So I don't know all about the players and what's going on in the league and stuff, but I do really treasure that feeling of having the footy on in the background when you're having dinner or whatever, working. Caminero home run. How about my guy Churio? Ben Ainsworth Dragon Scale. 135 of 399. Oh, we got Lewis. We got a Brownlow predictor 001 of 220. Sick. There goes Suns. Adam Flint. Powerful. Lewis, are you West Coast or Freo? Oh, you're a Brisbane Lions supporter. All right, we got Mitch Georgiards, I'm going to say, and Andrew Brayshaw. So over here in WA, Freo supporters Fremantle is a place where you'll find more artistic types, you know, coffee people. Caminiti. West Coast is, to stereotype these fan bases, West Coast is like probably more rough around the edges, I'd say. Footy heads, Nathan Broad. And Nathan Broad Luminous. What I'm trying to say, guys, is Freo fans are better, more intelligent. Just kidding. Oh, I shouldn't say these things. I love stirring the pot. Jacob Waitering. Noah Anderson. You know who are the worst fan base? Brisbane. Worst people. 200 milestone games. Taylor Duryea. Brisbane fans never get haircuts or shave their beards. Or graduate high school. That is a perfect way of putting it. Eagles a Swan draft. West Coast of fruity wheat beer. That is a great way to put it. Errol Goulden. Chase Burgoyne. Brisbane Lions fans go around barefoot at the shops. Footy heads, Brent Daniels, Nick Blakey. They need to do Breaker's Delight of retail. No base. 10 hits per pack. Harry Morrison. Max King. We're on box 3, guys. We're flying. What's your head look like, Svet? You know what's funny is you guys all know quite well how I look, especially my thumbs and my wrists and everything. You guys have seen me a million times, but for most of you guys, I've never seen your face. I wouldn't know. Even you guys who I consider pretty good friends. I realize, like, yeah, a lot of people just don't have their face on their profile picture, or they do, but Dragon Scale, Ben Keys, Adelaide Crows. 368 of 799. Another one for Bart. Like Steven, I'd probably recognise. Actually, Steven I'd recognise for sure at a card show. Svet, man, I hate to say it, but I would not know. I can't think of what you look like. Because you've got that pendulum sign. If I ever see that pendulum sign, I'll definitely feel a sense of familiarity. Cameron Zuha, 100 games. Nick Blakey. Oh yeah, I'm going to mix all the base in with the hits just for Lewis. I'm going to spend an hour shuffling all these inserts in with the base cards. Just because he's getting cheeky on stream. That would be so shit. You know what the worst troll is? If any of you guys know a breaker, a great way to troll them, get their packs of top loaders and just put random sized top loaders in. So they go to grab a 35 point top loader and they get a 75 or a 55. Lewis does that to me sometimes. He doesn't know he's doing it, but he does. He's done it a couple of times. Or it could be me. Could have been me, actually. But I'll blame Lewis anyway. Breakout, Tom Papley. Jai Caldwell. The worst troll for me would be if someone took my lint roller. I would not be able to continue until I got another one. Josh Rochelli, Aaron Cadman, all my box cutters. Don't do that, Lewis. Please. I'm sure I've seen your face before, Svet. Just can't remember. And I'm sure you're a handsome stud. Bassendean Football Oval. I played 2 grand finals there when I played high school footy, and we lost both of them. Breakout, Dion Prestia, Zach Fisher. And I was the star forward pocket sub on my team. Average about a goal a game. Boom! Incoming. Who have we got here? Bailey Humphrey. Gold Coast. Alright, we've got another one of these. I really like these. 35 of 360. Gold Coast Suns. Adam Flint. These are sick. Waterboy material. Yeah, I was the orange slicer. Nah, we had a footy mum to slice the oranges, but... Star bench warmer, yeah. Bailey Dale. Actually, someone called me that. I hated it. Like the first time I ever got put on the bench. Oh, bench warmer. Do you guys remember there was a huge brawl at Bassendean? There was a high school football game. It was actually... I think it was Bassendean versus La Salle College. That's who I played for. Max Gorn, Footy Heads, Jeremy Cameron. So the year above us, there was a massive brawl at this high school level grand final. I think it was under 15s. And it was on the front page of the news 2 days in a row. That was the year above us. That was crazy. Noah Bolter. There was a couple of colleges in that league. Mazenod, La Salle. Mazenod was the best team by far. Oh, wild card. Brownlow predictor patch for the Bulldogs. Garage. All right. Wild card. So long shot, but we'll take it. 186 of 220. What is that, like the Russian flag or something? All right, we'll take this guy up. Can't have two garage hits up at the same time. Massimo D'Ambrosio. He played footy for Bassendean. We had, you know who we had at our school? We had Michael Embley, Andrew Embley's brother. And he refused to play for our team, even though he went to our school and was mates with all of us, because he wanted to play for Bassendean. So, because, I don't know, scouting reasons or something. Footy heads, Coley McKercher. Dutch flag. Nice one, Svet. Jackson Archer. So Michael Embley, he ended up on the roster for the Eagles, but I don't think he ever played much. Andrew Embley's brother. He should have played for us. We could have won it all. Jack Ginnivan, footy heads. Max Gorn. Last pack of box 3, folks. Breakout. Mateus Philippou and Darcy Fogarty. Alright guys, I'm just going to take a quick break. You guys can too. More than welcome to, of course. Back in 2 ticks. Leave the stream going. Be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Quarter of the way through this marathon. Who's still with me? Just went out and bought a Trump hat. I reckon might have lost a few Trump supporters, you know, with those tariff comments. So try to get them back with this cool hat, which I stole from my buddy because he's a Trump supporter. All right, let's do it. MAGA, baby. Box number 4. Tons of cards left. What will we get? That one opened very nicely indeed. All right, something shiny here. Milestone Games, 250 Milestone Games. Dyson Heppel. Essendon. Calamachi. My buddy's a legend. Oh, he's not very smart. Hope he's watching this. Andrew Brayshaw, Joel Amity. He is a legend. He's my oldest friend. But he's a Trump supporter. Still love him though. You too, Svet. Most important thing is we can still talk about stuff, you know. Jake Bowie. Politics has been a thing since the beginning of time, basically. And as long as the disagreements don't, you know, don't cost friendships and stuff, which they definitely do. Sam Walsh, Mark Blycavs, Geelong. 250 games for Essendon. Is that the one we just got? Dyson Heppel, indeed. He retired last year. Carl Ammon. So is Harley Reid not going to win anything this year? Is that a... Wait, how many rounds are we into the season? Not many. Round 6 or so. I think the season just started, what, a month ago? Jason Horn-Francis. Noah Anderson. So nothing's a lock, you know. Anything can happen. Footy heads, James Rowbottom. Carl Ammon, Luminous. Yeah, we can't all agree with everything. Nick Martin, breakout. Jai Amos. What happened with that release that was cancelled by Select? I didn't see the release, but I saw the post saying that it was cancelled. Was that an AFLW thing. Luke Davies, Jack Crisp. I'm not going to try to say the second part of his surname. Svet, man, to be honest, I love talking about it. Some people don't like talking about it. I love talking about it. I think it's very important. Mason Redman, Essendon, again. Stephen Mann, 356 of 399, gold dragon scales. I love forcing my opinion on other people. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Lewis will tell you. More luminous dragon scale. Lachlan Bramble. Bulldogs. 219 of 799. Garage. It is actually a really nice hat. Like it's all really nicely stitched. It's a really high quality hat, to be honest. Just a shame about what's stitched onto it. Lefty, yeah, I'd say I'm a lefty, bro. I mean, it's a catch-all word for people like me. Footy head Sam Durham. But it's misleading. I'm an economics major. I love economics. Conservatives, the stereotype is that conservatives are about economics and that lefties, you know, don't know economics, and all of these lovey-dovey help each other things are bad for the economy and kind of immature way of thinking. But I'm very big on economics. And oh, Adam, cheers for the reminder. Yes, so that's just going to be one of the luminous inserts that will have a team logo on the back. Thunderbolt team logo. Thank you very much for that, Adam. Yeah, there's plenty of people who are into economics who are very, very aware and even, you know, well educated on economics that still believe that, you know, believe in having a government, having well-funded education and hospitals and stuff. Footy heads Ruben Ginby, Luke Davis, I want to say Uniaki. Alright, so there's going to be some surprise hits for people. Jake Lever, Lockie Ash. There's going to be 12 numbered Thunderbolt Luminous. Josh Dunkley, Marcus Bontempelli. I know, Paul. Yeah, I agree. Footy heads, Elijah Hollands, Blake Acres, giving I better stop going on about it. But yeah, it's not true that it is definitely not necessarily true that Conservatives are better for the economy. Tim Taranto, Dragon Scales, Richmond to 799. Paul Cotton, some quality posts I've seen coming up on my feed from you past day or two or longer. Love it, Paulie. Jacob Van Rooyen, Noah Bolter. Footy Heads Mitch Owens. Oscar Allen. Brody Grundy. Milestone Games. Sydney Swans. 200 games. Bradley Hill. St Kilda. Breakout, Patrick Cripps, Bailey Fritsch. Louise has personally requested a monster Patrick Cripps hit. We'll do our best. Down the rabbit hole on Bitcoin. I've got a couple of mates who are into it. Marcus Bontempelli. It's mostly luck, bro. Don't let those Bitcoin influencers tell you they're experts, unless they actually are experts. Josh Dunkley, Patrick Cripps. No one can know for sure what's going to happen in any of those speculative markets. If everyone knew, or if anyone knew, then there wouldn't be any investment opportunity, because if people know something's going to go up by 10%, then they'll immediately buy it for up to 10% more. And then that 10% kind of gap will no longer exist. It's like when people tell me about real estate, like, yeah, this suburb is going to go up by 20% in the next 10 years. But if that was really true and verifiable, then all of those houses would already be bought for, you know, up to 20% more, and the prices would jump 20% in a night. And then there'd be no gap. There's always some risk, always unknowns. Tom Green. Chad Warner. Reading the Bitcoin Standard. Yes, Keynesian economics is conventional economics. Good start, man. I've still got my economics, high school economics books. They were like my favorite books in high school. Boom, incoming. Who have we got? Lockie Whitfield. Giants. Is that the second one for the Giants? 42 of 360. GWS. Paulie. There you go, Paul. Let's go, Paul. Really like that set. Jordan Dawson. Jack Crisp. Footy heads Aaron Norton. Blake Acres. Footy heads Patrick Dangerfield. Scott Pendlebury. Breakout Isaac Quainer and Aaliyah. Two packs left in this box, guys. Oh, instant win. No way. Instant win. That is huge. What? Let's go. You're a winner. Go to our website, selectaustralia.com, to find out how to enter your code. Scratch code on the back. That's a big one, guys. I'm pretty sure. So that will be randomed. One in about 1,500 packs. One in 1,728 packs. That's a big one. So here's the write-up for this. This exciting instant win card can be redeemed for some of the most coveted prizes a collector could dream of. Good luck. So I don't know exactly what those prizes are. I hope it's not like 99% junk and then a 1% chance of getting something really good, but they are very hard to hit. 1 in 4 cases, I think. 1 in 4 cases. Awesome. Congrats, guys. We'll run that live at the end of the break. Ollie Wines. Let me know, guys. What do you know about those instant wins? What can you get? Last pack of box 4. Am I wrong? Footy heads Caleb Serong and Nate Caddy. Couple of boxes of Select Legacy. Michelle, that is amazing, actually. That's a huge dub. Very keen to see what we get from those. G'day, Michelle. Nice to see you in the chat. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Oof. I don't know about that one, bro. I've heard very bad things about Robert Kiyosaki. I don't like those guys who they write a book and their biggest success is that they wrote that book and they weren't actually that successful in anything before that. A bit like those guys that sell courses in things. like become an expert in this. You can make $20,000 a day. And you think, well, if you're making $20,000 a day, why are you doing this course? To make money, to make, $500 per subscription. You mustn't be doing that well in your other thing. I can't remember what I heard about that Robert Kiyosaki book, but I just recall, my impression is that it's kind of garbage, but I could be wrong. I'll take all the packs out for this one before we rip, instead of pulling them out of the boxes. See how that goes. Have you read that book, Svet? Could be good. I don't know. Charlie Kerno, Dragon Scale. 473 of 799. We're talking about everything today, Michelle. Hope you don't mind. Talking about pretty much whatever you can think of. And cards too. And a little bit of footy. Dragon Scale. Jace Burgoyne. 391 of 799. I'll have to read it now, Svet, so I can tell you whether it's whether it's bad or not. Exactly. That's how I feel too. Let me know what you think of the book, bro, when you read it. Travis Boak, Ben Keys. Box number 5 here, guys. We are an hour and 30 minutes in. Lockie Neal, Bradley Hill. Bitcoin only crypto class as a commodity. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's well established now. It's I don't have a problem with crypto. I just question those crypto bros. Footy heads, Nick Martin, Stephen May. I question those guys who just got really lucky and rode a wave to riches that they didn't really know was going to happen, and then kind of present themselves as geniuses. Braden Maynard, 200 games. Jack Ginnivan. Travis Boak. Imagine if you had, God, those guys who had like 20 Bitcoin when it first came out, or 100 Bitcoin. Imagine that. Epic, Chad Warner, Tom Liberatore. There was a time you could mine like a Bitcoin a day, I think. Imagine that. God. Sam Darcy. Jamie Elliott, footy heads. Sam de Koning. Breakout, Oscar Allen and Tom de Koning. Gold Dragon Scales, Stephen May, Melbourne. 319 of 399. There you go, D's. Oh, I'd love to go looking for gold, Stephen. I would actually thoroughly enjoy that. Footy Heads, Harry Sheasel, Luke McDonald. I did FIFO for a year. Like 6 years ago, 7 years ago now. First site was a gold exploration site. And someone found a monster nugget at that site. And I thought, like just on the ground. And I thought, what would be better? Like, I could do this job for 100 years, or I could just look around. And I'm sure if I look around for 10 years, I'll find a massive nugget of gold at some point. Adam Bradburn, going pretty well, bro. How are you? We are on box 5. Aaron Cadman. Head over near Kalgoorlie. Come over. Come to Perth first. Who knows, I might drive you to Kalgoorlie. Boom! In this pack. Who have we got this time? James Warple. Hawthorn. Sick looking cards. 153 of 360. You bought the last 2 packs of these from a local newsagent and pulled an instant win. That is awesome. Have you redeemed it yet? Or do you have any idea what you'll get? Or what the prizes are? Michelle was just saying she got 2 boxes of Legacy from one, which is huge. Jared Berry. What are Legacy boxes worth? 400 each? 500 each? Footy Heads, Ben Keys and Brody Grundy. Or are they like 700 each? I was opening these packs the old-fashioned way for a while, but I think I'm going to go back to the little pinholes. Footy Heads, Harry Himmelberg, Brent Daniels. You got to be very, you got to be pretty precise with where you put your fingers. Footy Heads, Tim Taranto, Jordan Boyd, Luminous. Haven't released any instant prizes. Hopefully we get a sick one. That'll be randomed off at the end of the break. Supremacy rookie boxes. Tell me about it. I missed out on those. What was that? It was about... That was a while ago now, isn't it? Blake Acres, Patrick Dangerfields. Is that like 5 months ago they came out? A Will Day signature redemption. Very powerful. I don't know who that player is, but I'm guessing he's good. We have not pulled a redemption yet. We should get... we've pulled a signature, Brownlow signature redemption. Or predictor. But we haven't seen a Myriad Signatures redemption. Was the Will Day a Myriad Signatures? 250 games. Mark, don't know how to say that name. Blykas? Geelong. Sam Durham. Sounds like you had some luck at him. Damn. Footy Heads, Jack Higgins, Rowan Marshall. Hobby not on the way yet, but we'll definitely get some. Breakout Josh Rochelle, Charlie Ballard. Just got these yesterday. Got like the last of the... There was 3 order dates. Got the latest one, which I thought would be fine, but it's nice to get stuff early. Epic Bobby Hill, Sam Draper. Gonna have blisters by the end of this break, says Ben in the YouTube chat. I've just started Footy Heads, Jai Newcomb, Sam Darcy. Just started feeling like right here. I think this is ripped away from my nail a little bit. Getting there. Hopefully I can survive. Do the whole case. Ben, come and rip a few packs. Andrew Brayshaw, Campbell Chesser. Ben Doodle, come and rip some. You guys would love Ben Doodle on the stream. Breakout. Jasper Fletcher, Charlie Curnow. No epic gold yet, bro. Just the epic. Tom Cole, 100 games. Jack Lever. No epic gold, no golden ticket. We want to get a golden ticket. Darcy Byrne-Jones. I tried to get Lewis to do this one, but he said he was busy. Liar. He knew what he was doing. He did last year's select breaks, Footy Stars. Oh, you got face for radio? No way. You're a stud. Footy Heads, Ollie Wines, and Will Day. Anyway, breaking's about personality, Ben. More than looks. I'm a C- in both. Just get by. He learned from the last time. Yeah, that was probably a traumatic break for him. I think it was his first break. His first break ever was a half case of Footy Stars, I think. And the pack was so hard to open. He was actually bleeding on stream. Some of you guys probably remember that. Jeremy Cameron. Hobby boxes indeed. Oh, what have we got here? Predictor. Rising Star Predictor. Signature. Adelaide. 41 of 220. There you go. Crows, Bart Lacey. That looks more like a predictor. I was thinking these ones look a little unfamiliar. There you go, Bart. Rising Star Predictor. Now, do they have any candidates for Rising Star? Hope so. Oh wait, someone said, is there already like a favourite for that? But well done, bro. Finn Callahan. I think someone said, was it Geelong? Geelong has a shoe-in for something. Footy Heads, Harley Reid, Will Ashcroft. Are you a Crows supporter, Michelle? All right, guys, we're halfway through. Oh my God, only halfway. My fingers are going to be cooked. It's actually harder on the fingers using those little holes that you're supposed to use. Or it has been for me anyway. I think sometimes you get the sweet spot and they come open really easily, but definitely having to use my man hands so far. Layla from Richmond. All right, go Adelaide. Are all the Rising Star predictors just a team only? No player name? Is that how it works? Makes sense. Milestone Games 150, Lincoln McCarthy. Why is that? Is that normal? Silver? Thought they were bronze for that number. Jamie Elliott. Crows. What did I say? Didn't I say... Oh, did I say Port Adelaide or something? Friend who is a diehard Power fan, so hopefully I can get him something nice. Sounds really nice of you. Ryan Mansell. Epic. Nick Newman. You can get him an Adelaide Crows Guernsey. That is the obvious choice. Liam Duggan. You're a Blues supporter. What round are we on now? Footy Heads, Tuke Miller. Dion Prestia. I'm using the little holes like in the hope that I'll get better at it, but not a lot of progress thus far. A little bit better. Cadian Coleman. gather around this week. That's huge. Seen a lot of guys like going to that and getting really excited for it last year. Footy heads Christian Petrarca, Brian Mears. Ollie Hollins, Nasiah Wanganeen Millera. Dragon Scale, Archie Perkins, Essendon, Stephen Mann having a good break. 712 of 799. Court Kings Mini is up, guys. Very powerful. Thanks, Lewis. The big hits are in the back stack of the box. Okay. Interesting. So we just do the back stack then, guys, and throw away the rest. I'm going through them equally at the same time, the front and the back. Gold Dragon Scales, Braden Campbell, Sydney Swans to 399. Jared David. The front second last pack. Joel Amity, James Sicily. Lewis, come open some packs, bro. I'll do the CK mini. You do this. Footy heads Jason Burgoyne and Michael Hinge. Alright, these towers of base are getting pretty tall. I have to move them at some point. Probably after this box. $250 games. Ollie Wines. Port Power. Jai Simpkin. Footy heads Jesse Hogan, Bo McCreary. Footy heads Tyson Stengel and Liam Ryan. Come on, Adam. Help me. Where are you, Adam? Luke Davies, Lockie Neal. I know you've probably told me already, but I forget. No, I'll be fine. Ben's coming over. Footy Heads, Luke Ryan, Zane Dursma. You guys are going to get to see the infamous Ben Doodle. He's a legit footy fan. He's not a fraud like me. Gold Dragon Scale, Jacob Waitering, or is it just regular Dragon Scale with Richmond colours? Regular. Sorry, Carlton. Alright, so Gold Dragon Scale is gold and Dragon Scale is also gold. $454 of $799. Speaking of Ben Doodle, Louise Drage on the Blues. Ben Doodle's better half. Isaac Heaney, Max Holmes. Jack Ginnivan. Hunter Games, Brad Close, Braden Maynard. Footy Heads, Brody Grundy. Jeremy Sharp. Tom Liberatore. Christian Petrarca, Nick Watson. I think we're due a big one. We are due something big. Maybe an epic gold. I think I might know what I'm doing wrong. No, I have no idea. The holes are not helping me all that much. Footy Heads, Harry McKay. Tuke Miller, Gold Coast. Dangerfield, what a name. I feel like some footy players have footy names, you know. Dangerfield. Kick it. Okay. Boom in this one. And that was, for your record, fourth last pack of the front row, I think. Boom. Dion Prestia, Richmond Tigers. Nice jersey too. 323 of 360. Yeah, Richmond, they went to the mini as well. Trent Rivers. Oh, what's Dustin Martin doing? Did he retire or something? Or get traded? Something happened with him, but I forget what it was. George Wardlaw, Hugh McLuggage. A few more packs and then I'll move these, take a minute to move these base piles. Dusty retired. Yeah. How old was he? I thought he was pretty young. Ron Marshall. Footy heads Nazaya Wanganeen Millera, Jamara Ugle Hagen. One of these towers or base is going to collapse, I bet. Predictor. What have we got? Rising Star. Patch. Geelong. Didn't someone say... Oh no, Richmond. Layla from Richmond. Okay, Rising Star Predictor Patch. Numbered 91 of 220. There you go, Josh. Big Geelong supporter. And he never misses in the footy breaks. Harry Sheasel. Footy heads Liam Ryan. Footy heads Tom Liberatore. Kysaiah Pickett. Our last pack of this box, guys. He was 30. That's crazy. Alright, looks like we got some shiny in here. Oh no. Footy heads Bobby Hill and Jaden Short. Nothing crazy in the last pack. Alright guys, give me 2 ticks. I'll just shift some base cards around. Before they collapse. They might still collapse while I'm trying to move them. Give us 2 ticks, folks. Alright guys, let's do this. Oh god, we've got, we're halfway through. We're 2 hours in. I'm going to be a wreck by the end of this. I'm going to be deep in my zombie state by the end of this stream. Good luck all. All right, Jack Viney, 200 games, Harry McKay. Josh Dunkley. I might put the Luminous into a separate pile for now, so we can check the back. Oh, there it is. Thunderbolt, numbered to 399. There you go, Brisbane Lions. From our first pack of this half. Footy heads, Lockie Whitfield, Ollie Hollands. Breakout, Aaron Cadman, Kyle Langford. Dragon Scales, Braden Maynard, Collingwood, 213 of 799, Costa. Epic, Jack Higgins, Patrick Lipinski. Footy heads, Dylan Moore, Callum Mills. Footy heads, Max King, Justin McInerney. So the Thunderbolt Luminous are 1 per box, I think Adam said. So we don't need to check the rest of this box, but we will anyway. Can never trust the pack odds. There could be more than 1 in this box. Check everything. Zach Butters, Ben King. $150 games, Bailey Williams, Luke Ryan. due a little dusting. Mini posted for the Court Kings case break, guys. Golden State Warriors at the top of that one. I'll just go grab some more sleeves real quick. Be right back. Breakout, Scott Pendlebury and Jesse Hogan. Gold Dragon Scale. Who have we got? Kai Lohman, Brisbane. 108 of 399. Footy Heads Darcy Parish. Darcy Fogarty. Jordan Dawson. Caleb Serrong. Carl Langford, 150 games. Kane Farrell. Probably a good thing this break didn't fill yesterday. I was on about 4 hours of sleep. So that would have been a tough one. Thanks for your patience, guys, by the way. Finn Callahan. Didn't mean for it to go overnight, but it did. I decided I wasn't going to do a late night break if it did fill, because I know how long it takes, and some people want to watch. Superstars, Luminous Superstars, our second one. Who have we got? Jai Caldwell. I don't know what jersey that is. Essendon, I'm guessing. To 199, Essendon. Stephen again. Let's go, Stephen. Very nice looking card. Welcome, Louise, to the stream. She's here. Did you just get home? Or are you driving? All right, that's our second Superstars. Footy Heads Will Ashcroft. What do I do with those stars, by the way? Do I spend them? Andrew Brayshaw, Dragon Scale, Freo. 799. Send Ben over here, Louise. Need his man hands for these packs. Tom Powell, Harley Reid. Oh, bit of a hope and a prayer there. We've already got our Thunderbolt for this box. Told one per box. Jai Clark. So Facebook says there's 1 in the stream. Streamlabs says 10. I don't know which one's correct, but I certainly wouldn't watch myself for 4 hours. Jack Steele. Zach Guthrie. These kind of streams don't really expect people to watch the whole thing. But a couple of you do, which I'm extremely appreciative of. Find that very flattering too. Connor Rosie, John Newcomb. It's an honor. Send them to you to appreciate your gaming live, on demand, real, photo, or text. Nick Dacos. Check. Breakout. Nick Larkey. Josh Rochelle. Boom in this one. I really like this set. Jamara Ugle-Hagen. Hope I'm saying that right. For the Western Bulldogs. Second or third one for Garage Sale. Actually, I'm not sure about that. They've done this set right with the level of cartoonization, I think. Not too much, not too little. And a wicked background, starry, shiny foil. Yeah, I'm keen to know more about the stars because if they cost money, then they should do something more than just show appreciation. A like should be enough for that, and comments on the stream. This kid is a beast. Jamara Ugle-Hagen. Let's put him up then. What do we take away? Take this one. $11 main teams and 6 mini spots available in Court Kings Blaster case break. Footy heads Nick Dacos, Harry Himmelberg. Svet liked the stream. Thanks, Svet. Appreciate that. Heath Chapman. Footy heads Noah Bolter. Sam Closey. What have we got here? We've got a predictor. Who's it going to be? Wild card. Patch for Collingwood. Brownlow predictor. All right, there you go, Costa, and it is 20 of 220. Nice numbering again. Collingwood Brownlow. Kai Lohman. The holes are a lie, guys. Don't listen to anyone when they tell you the holes are good for opening the packs. Tim Kelly, Adam Trelaw. The packs open more cleanly when you use the holes, but it's definitely not easier physically. So this is box 7, man. So 5 still to go after this. It's going to be a long one. Could be our longest stream ever. Footy heads, Chad Warner, Bailey Scott. And then the Core Kings blaster break. Might have to do that break tomorrow. Now, I'll break that tonight if it feels. Sam Darcy, Epic, Isaac Rankin. And we'll do everything we can to get that full tonight. Discount minis and stuff. Seth Campbell. Where's the Cripps sit? I was just talking about that not long ago. Well, it was 2 boxes ago, so about an hour ago probably. We did get a Cripps something or other. Lipinski, 100 milestone games. Christian Petrarca. We got a Luminous, Patrick Cripps. Could be numbered. Could be Thunderbolt to 399. Can't believe it's still going, bro. We're just halfway through. Oh, a little over halfway. Culture Deer. There's Jamie Cripps. Does that help you, Louise? All right. Empty box. Let's go through these Luminous to see if we have another bonus Thunderbolt. We found the Thunderbolt in, I think it was the first pack. First one we looked at. But we'll double check, see if we got another one. So they're Thunderbolts. And Thunderbolt gold logo. Or Thunderbolt logo. Luminous Thunderbolts. So our Thunderbolt gold logo was Josh Dunkley. The biggest hit, I think, is the... bro, I actually don't know. You should know that I don't know. I don't know these players. But I think it might be this instant win. That can be like $1,000 plus prize. Michelle was just saying she got 2 boxes of Legacy for her instant win, which is massive. We'll do a recap, bro. Show you all the hits. You can tell me. But the instant win is a big one. 1 in 4 cases, I believe. Even the shrink wrap is tough on these. Every year before Footy Stars comes out, I'm going to do do some finger exercises at the gym. The Crow Sig is a rising star, so anyone. We got Jai Caldwell, Brownlow predictor, 1 of 220. How sick is that? We actually got a bunch of predictors at the moment. I don't know if we've got anyone very likely to actually come through. 200 games, Harry Cunningham and Jeremy McGovern. Jace Burgoyne. Footy heads, Charlie Cameron. Tom Powell. Trav, did you take the Bulls in the Court Kings Blaster break? 250. Milestone Games. Love the colour on this. It looks platinum for sure. Jamie Cripps, West Coast. Logan McDonald. Actually, let's see. Just check these because alright, because our gold logo Thunderbolt Luminous came out of the first pack. Last box, so I thought we'll check, see if it's happened again. Breakout, Jordan Dawson and Toby Green. Dragon Scales, Brody Grundy, Sydney Swans. 580 of 799. Epic, Lockie Neal. We still haven't got our Epic Gold. And Willem Drew. Tony Modra, yeah, for sure. Garage, you're funny. Brent Daniels, Epic. Harrison Jones. Garage, you've had a very good break, sir. I've yelled out your name at least 5 times. I'm going to have to cut you off. Max Gorn. Zach Merritt Gold Epic, you reckon? Who's going to win the instant win? Footy heads Jaeger O'Meara. Riley O'Brien. Mitch Duncan. That was Will Ashcroft on the breakout. Gold Dragon Scales. Harry Himmelberg, Giants. 337 of 399. Giants poorly. Save you some money, Garage. Footy heads Oscar Allen. Matthew Cottrell. Cody Waitman. Ed Richards. Footy heads Darcy Moore, Dylan Moore. Brody Grundy. Milestone Games, Jordan Clark. Bailey Humphrey. There he is, Zach Merritt. Dude, you don't even know how to spell his name. How can you be a super fan? It's M-E-R-R-E-T-T. I'm keeping any Zach Merritt cards. Damn. Dragon Scale, Josh Richelli to 799, Adelaide. At least you got the 2 T's right. Footy heads Josh Weddle. Nick Cox, that's an easy one to spell. 6 letters in his whole name. Footy heads Max Holmes, Josh Dunkley. We need more humans like you, Steve. Tuke Miller. Jaeger O'Meara. Mitch Owens, or maybe Select misspelled his name. I don't know. Maybe your spelling's correct. Select made a mistake. Bontempelli and Ryan Mansell. When's the first game of this round? Is it still Thursday? It's usually Thursday, isn't it? Is Gather Round different? Or is it same schedule? Ben Long. Jack Sinclair. Max King. Boom. Let's go. Who have we got this time? Sam Walsh, Carlton Football Club. And behind it, Bobby Hill. 336 of 360. I feel like we've had this number. We've been around 310 to 340 for a lot of our booms. And maybe our dragon scales as well. Carlton. Louise. That's a good looking card. And my fingers are cooked. Can those stars go towards hospital bills? For finger reconstruction surgery? Jamie Cripps? Footy heads Toby Green, Darcy Byrne-Jones. Michael, we're just past half, or about 60%, 70% of the way through. Charlie Curnow, Clayton Oliver. There is a lot of packs in a case, Michael. Jake Soligo. Harvey Gallagher. You'll be back to CK. Yes, you will. I might have to postpone that till tomorrow. My fingers are cooked. Mac Andrew. No, I'll do this. I'll do that tonight. Toby Nankervis. We get it, Michael. You can't afford AFL. This break is too big for you. Any cats? Josh. We did get some cats. Nankervis again. I probably just took him off the highlight reel. We've got a predictor, a patch predictor. I'm pretty sure it was. And maybe something else as well. Hands are up and down actually. Like they're okay and then they're hurting and then they're okay again. Caleb Sarong, Elijah Hollins. 3 packs left in this box, gents and ladies. Luke Davies. Predictor, Coleman. Patch predictor, Richmond. All right. 11 of 220. The numbering's been good on the predictors. There you go, Tigers. A few hits from the mini. Brad Mannion. Tim Kelly. Carlton Epics, you're going to have a tough time prying them out of Louise's hands. They are diehard fans as well. But I'll let them know. Jai Caldwell, Aaron Norton, And that's it, guys. Another box down. We are 66% of the way through. Now let's find our Thunderbolt gold logo. Luminous. There it is for the Saints. Mitch Owens. There you go, St Kilda. Paul Cotton with another one. And we'll check the rest just in case we got two. All right, guys. On to box 9. 9 of 12. These back. If any of you guys seen someone selling one of those instant wins, I wonder what they sell for. All right, fresh new box. Good luck. Errol Golden. Clean this place up a little bit. Jai Amos, Jake Soligo, Jaden Short, Michael Walters. We've probably got, I can't remember what epics have hit, but we've probably hit a few. Carlton, I imagine. We've probably only got about, what are they, 2 per box? So we've had about 16. So maybe not. And I've been putting those in the regular insert pile as well. So they won't be in the recap. Breakout. Sam Darcy and Sam Walsh. Sam Darcy breakout, Sam Walsh luminous. Hopefully not having a stroke. Tom Green, Dragon Scale. 418799. Taylor Walker. Alright, I just called out a base card, guys. Officially, the old Brian is starting to shut down. Travis Boak. Gold Dragon Scales. 008. Oh, 007 would have been sick. Port Power. Michelle. All right, Michelle gets a hit. Anyone seen a instant win for sale? Seen what they go for? Past releases or this one? Sam Collins. Michael Frederick. $299 and $240. Interesting. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, we've got the Myriad Signature Redemption. Yes. All right. We'll put it to the back. Footy heads, Jeremy McGovern. Myriad Signature Redemption incoming, guys. It's like a stained glass kind of look. Good luck all. He's got aqua shoes, teal shoes. Errol Golden, Sydney Swans. Wait. It's not a signature. Oh, it's just a Myriad. My apologies. All right, to 99. Nice hit, Sydney. Jared David, who haven't had many hits, I don't think, in this case. I forgot there's just Myriad, Luminous Myriad hits. Non-autos. All right, sick card. We'll put that up right here. Let's have a look at the odds real quick. One in 360. And the signatures are 1 in 950. Fingers crossed we can get one. Man, Adam got... Was it Adam who said he got one from a couple of packs? What luck. Epic. How do I say that name? Chol. We'll just say Chol. Hawks. And Matt Rowell. Bradley Hill. Sam Draper. Draper. What a name. Don Draper from... It's one of my favorite shows. I can't think of the name. Mad Men. Footy heads. Hugh McLuggage. Callum Wilkie. Actually, new season of one of my favorite shows. Not one of my favorites, but a show I really like to watch. New season just came out on Netflix this week. Can you guess what it might be? It's a reality show. Footy heads, Patrick Cripps. Oh my God. There he is, Louise. Can we get something bigger? Jacob Van Rooyen. Will Day. Jacob Hopper. Oliver Florent, 150 games, Sydney. Darcy Wilson. You have to be so precise with those 2 holes. Jai Amos. Dom Sheed. Thought that was Judd for a sec. Jake Stringer, 200 games. Tom Papley. DeGoey. Dragon Scales, Jason Horn Francis, Port Adelaide. There you go, Michelle. 32 of 799. Footy Heads, Marcus Bontempelli. Jake Waterman. Breakout, Riley Thilthorpe. Ben McKay. Or Mackay. Wardlaw, Footy Heads. Josh Kelly. Why does Wardlaw's name ring a bell? I think we pulled a big platinum redemption of him. Or platinum, I think it was a, was it called DPS? Draft pick signature of Wardlaw. Zach Butters. Carl Langford. Cody Waitman. Boom. Who have we got? Colby McKercher. North Melbourne. Matty Mundy. 76 of 360. Beautiful. Cam Rayner. Lockie Cowan. What have we got here? This looks incredible. Predictor. Look at this. Premiership Predictor. North Melbourne. 2025. Matthew Mundy. Lovely. That is a gorgeous card. 228 of 360. There you go, Mundy. A base epics rare? Nah. 2 per box. Been getting a bunch. No epic gold though. They're rare. Todd Marshall. Not super common though. Like 2 a box. That's 1 in 18 packs. Dempsey. Tim Taranto. We've only got, in a case, you've only got 24 of them. So, yeah, not rare, but not super common. Caleb Sarong. James Rowbottom. Darcy Fogarty, Jake Lever. Footy head Zach Merritt, Andrew McGrath. Epic, Harry McKay. Sam Taylor. Breakout Charlie Cameron. Riley West. Brand Daniels. Hundred milestone games, Kysaiah Pickett, Tyson Stengel. And another box down, guys. Let's find our gold logo. Luminous. There it is there. Frio. Michael Frederick. There we go. 236 of 399. Let's see, did we get a bonus one? No bonus. They're too good. They're not giving anything away by accident. Alright guys, 3/4 of the way through. I'm actually surprised how long this is taking. I thought 3 hours, around about 3 hours, but it's going to be 4, I reckon. All right, ladies and gents. Box number 10. Good luck. Footy heads Rowbottom. Bailey Fritsch. Is that true, Paul? Wasn't your birthday the other day, or is it today? Jason Horn Francis. Massimo D'Ambrosio. What's the quickest you think that someone could do a case of this in? Reasonably, while showing all the cards and calling out, you know, the hits. All right, Paul's just kidding, but happy birthday anyway, Paul. Tom Lynch. Not much quicker than me. I'm so happy to hear that. Jacob Van Rodian. Zach Fisher. That makes me feel very proud. Adam Trelaw. Max Gawn. Gone. Dragon Scales. Gold. Oliver Dempsey. Geelong. 352 of 399. Josh Collins. Very powerful. Nick Blakey. Jordan Dawson. This would be one of the boxes you'd want to rip a case of this if you ever opened a hobby shop. You'd get thousands and thousands of cards, literally. Nick Watson, Dragon Scale. Hawks, 417 of 799. Thousands and thousands of cards, and type of product that there's just so many hits, not massive ones, but when you look at all the inserts and all the kind of minor hits, the $5-10 cards that, you know, kind of hits that you probably wouldn't bother selling on Facebook or like, or you might, but hobby shops sell for, you know, $2, $5, $10. You get literally stacks of them. Paul Curtis, Epic. Blake Acres. Plus it's AFL. It's select. Iconic product. Something you'd have to have in your hobby shop. Have singles of. Wonder how many cases Cherry would do for their singles shop. Sam Durham. Isaac Heaney. I only have another 720. Thanks. Stephen May. I think I've got less than 100 packs to go. I've definitely got less than 100 packs. You think Team Coach is better now? Interesting. Okay, Luminous Superstars. Brent Daniels. Third one of these. Really nice set to 199, 194 of 199. GWS. Paul Cotton has had a few hits. There you go, Paulie, for your birthday. Footy Heads, Josh Dunkley. Can we get an epic gold? Or a myriad signatures? Jake Lever. Aaliyah. Oh, they don't have a license? I thought they were licensed. Team coach. Footy heads Ruben Ginby. Patrick Cripps. Let's check it. Oh, it's not a Thunderbolt anyway. Come on, Cripps. Let's get a nice Cripps for Louise and Ben. Or maybe just Louise. 200 games, Ryan Lester. Callum Archie. The best thing for the hobby, thinking about this with basketball, the best thing for the hobby would be if multiple companies had the licenses, like for NBA and all that. Imagine if Panini, Topps, Upper Deck, they all had the license and they were all releasing products competing with each other. That would be the best thing ever for the hobby. Footy heads Elijah Hollins, Aaron Norton. Dragon Scale, Riley West, Bulldogs, 622 of 799. Max Holmes, Mark Blycavs. Jade Gresham. Carl Amon. Mitch Owens. Joel Amity. Isaac Rankin. Noah Anderson. Josh Dunkley. Connor McDonald. Sam Flinders, Jack Crisp. Patrick Cripps. Okay, we've got a bang here. Let's go. Jai Caldwell Essendon. Stephen Mann. Solid break for you, sir. 155 of 360. Beautiful set. My favorite set for sure in this product, aside from autographs, I guess. Jai Amos. Why don't they do one of ones, I wonder, in select? Breakout. Tim Taranto. Nate Caddy. Least favorite set, I'm going to say, is the Breakout. I really, really like some acetate sets, but not that one. Footy heads, Aaron Norton. Luke Davies. Uniacke. Ruben Gimby. Caleb Sarong. Tom Green. Breakout, Dylan Moore. Bontempelli. What's your least favourite insert? Does anyone hate the Footy heads ones? I think some people do. I like them though. At least it's got nice foil. Nice design. Predictor. Who have we got? Put into the back. Lockie Ash. Who's it going to be? He's got hair. Adelaide Crows. Brownlow predictor. Isaac Rankin. Another one for you, Bart. 38 of 220. I feel like we've just got a lot of hits. Even the predictors. I was expecting like, I don't know, 3? We've got like, must be getting close to 10 predictors now. Could be wrong about that. Milestones, yeah. I like the 250 plus one, the platinum looking one. But this colour, you know, doesn't grab you, does it? Willem Drew. Oscar Allen. Rankin isn't too bad. All right, we've got the seal of approval from Paul Cotton. Big endorsement. Tom Lynch. Footy heads are filth, says Stephen. All right then, I'll keep all your footy heads. Darcy Byrne-Jones. I'll take him down to the local school. Can you even, like, you can't just approach a football field at a primary school at lunchtime and hand out cards to kids, can you? Like, back when I was a kid, you probably could, but how would you even do it? I have to ask the school permission. Hey guys, can I like give out packs of cards to kids? No. Get out of here. Patrick Dangerfield, footy heads, and Noah Bolter. I could throw the packs at the kids and run away before the school principal catches me. Everything's so like strict nowadays. Panini did NBA heads in Spectra. Oh. All right, guys, we've got 2 boxes left. I'll go grab some more top loaders and then we should be good to go for the rest of the break. Ben Doodle says, that's a good one to have. I got a Lockie Neal. No one cares about your Lockie Neal, Ben. Okay? Especially not me. All right, folks. 2 boxes to go. About, what is that going to be? About 45 more minutes or so. I think I'm actually getting a little bit better on the packs. Slightly change the angle of my fingers towards the little holes. All right, guys, good luck. I'm sorry, Ben. I'm trying to keep myself entertained. Tim Taranto, I care deeply about your Lockie Neal redemption predictor. Jasper Fletcher. Oh, we didn't go through the... I didn't go through the Luminous Thunderbolts. There it is. Richmond, Tom Lynch. 284 of 399. Did we get a bonus one? Come on, give us a little extra. No, they're too good. They will not be taken advantage of. All right. Harley Reid, Footy Heads. Charlie Curnow. Who's the Brownlow favourite at this stage? I thought someone told me it was Geelong. Jack Ginnivan. And that was Elliot Yeo breakout. Quality control better than Panini, yeah. We've actually been getting some extra autos from Panini in, I think it was maybe just Origins? No, Don Russ as well. Although Don Russ used to be 2 autos per box. Now it's 1 auto per box, but we got 2 autos from a lot of boxes, so can't really say that's better. Luke McDonald. Origins we're getting 3 autos per box from Origins almost half the time. But Panini, if we get less autos than expected from Panini, I'm not sure if it's a quality control thing or they're just like, screw it. We'll just make an extra 500 boxes and spread out the autos a bit more. But I definitely get the feeling that select quality control is superior. Bailey Humphrey to Panini. For sure, Svet. Epic. Frio, Luke Jackson. Liam Duggan. Jack Higgins, Jacob Hopper. Nankervis, 150 games. Zach Butters. Cam McKenzie. I've forgotten, man, but it's going to be this year, I'm pretty sure, because yeah, it's going to be oh god, I don't want to say because I'll probably be wrong, but so Panini has cancelled, or they've cut some of their releases, so you'll notice what do we have? Oh, we haven't had any yet. So Donruss Optic will have Downtowns instead of one-on-one. So there'll be no one-on-one. And Revolution will have Kabooms. So presumably there'll be no Crown Royale. So I'd say it's coming soon. Jai Newcomb, Ben Keys. Brayshaw, Philippou. Sam Flanders, Mitch Owens. Gold Dragon Scale, Max Michelini, I think. Adelaide Crows, 150 of 399. But another hit for the Crows. When's the first game of Gather Round? I don't think anyone told me. Could Google it, but would take time out of the break. Kyle Lohman, Patrick Dangerfield. Lockie Neal, Ryan Mansell. Dylan Moore, Ryan Marshall. Nick Martin, Footy Heads, Brent Daniels. Ed Richards. Sean Darcy, 100 games. Sam Durham. Ollie Wines, Charlie Ballard. I'm feeling a big hit coming. We're due. Epic Gold soon, surely. I think they're one per case. Bo McCreary, Dragon Scale, Collingwood. 9 of 799. We've had 008 and 009. We need 007. Luke Jackson breakout. Sam Draper. Harry Sheasel. Tom Liberatore. Tomorrow night, first game of Gather Round, Crows and Geelong. Sweet. Thanks, Vet. Xavier Dersma. Breakout Jordan De Goey. Sam De Koning. Ben Keys. Predictor, another one. It's a wild card. Brownlow, predictor, wild card. Freo Dockers. 23 of 220. Loving all of these. I've hit a bunch of these. I'm telling you, retail is good value. There you go, Will. Sam Darcy. What would you guys say that Google AI just came on, scared the shit out of me. What would you guys say? These predictors, I know we haven't got a massive one. Like we haven't had a Brownlow predictor. Sorry, we haven't had a premiership predictor of Hawthorn, you know, or any kind of favourites like that. But what would you guys say these are worth on average? These predictors. Like 30, 40. And we must have hit 10 of them by now. I'm pretty sure we've hit definitely 7 to 10. Aaron Cadman, 799. Dragon Scale. I guess some of them won't be worth much, like a wild card of, you know, a team, Brownlow wild card predictor of a team that's just got no standout players, stuff like that, but on average. Footy Heads, Harry Himmelberg. Nat Fife. Boom. Good luck all. Port Adelaide, Ollie Wines. There you go, Michelle. We've had a great spread of these. 99 of 360. Nice numbering again. We've had a great spread of teams for the boom. That's another thing. We don't see the same player coming up over and over and over like we do in Panini. If you put hits in completely randomly, then you will see the same guy coming up because that can just happen if it's random. But with Panini, definitely when we do case breaks, we see We see patterns, same dude like 3 or 4 times in a case. You haven't seen that with Select. Or at least not that I've noticed anyway. Ben Keys, Footy Heads, Stephen May. Our last pack of this box. What have we got? Oliver Dempsey, Epic, Geelong. Brody Grundy. And that is it for box 11. One more box to go, guys. Thanks so much for sticking with me. You guys have been watching the stream for ages. Guessing most people popping in and out. Appreciate you guys heaps for keeping me company while we open all these. Feeling pretty fresh, to be honest, considering it's been a 3.5 hour stream. And probably because of you guys. You guys have been in here chatting away and stuff. Appreciate you guys. Last box. Oh, we've got to do the Luminaries Gold. Alright, who have we got this time? There it is. It's usually pretty close to the back, isn't it? In one of the first packs. Port Adelaide. Travis Boak. Another hit for Michelle. And we'll check the rest, just in case. No. No slip-ups yet. Alrighty, folks. Last box. 2 ticks. I've just got to reply to a message. 2 seconds. All right, folks, let's do it. You're the best bet. He's going to watch the Court Kings as well. Tom Brown. I actually don't know how far away that is from being full. Mac Andrew. Check really quickly. All right, on to Mini 2. Oh no, Mini 2's not moving at all. Hawks, Lakers, Timberwolves, 76ers, Suns, and Jazz remaining, and Wizards. All right, let's finish this. On our last box, Adam. Zach Butters, Footy Heads. Tom Lynch. Elliot Yeo. Oliver Dempsey. Almost done, Lewis. Judd McVee. I just checked the mini too, bro. Might have to change it up a bit. Discount it perhaps. Aiden Core. Isaac Heaney. Dragon Scale. Bodie Uland. To 799. Suns. Will Day Myriad Sig Redemption. Very powerful. There's a few Swans guys in the group. He's Swans, isn't he? Oh no. Will Day. Josh Dacos. Epic Sam Durham. Sam Collins. Breakout. Kerno. Xavier Dersma. Sam Darcy, Errol Golden. Isaiah Pickett, Footy Heads. Bailey Fritsch. Alright, keen to see what our last big hit's going to be. Or our last couple of big hits, hopefully, from this box. Gold Dragon Scale here. Nick Martin, Essendon. Stephen Mann again. It's not Merit, but it's Essendon. 173 of 399. Sam Durham, Jordan Agoe. Nick Larkey. Will Day. Okay, so he's Hawks. Shouldn't try to guess. Jed Walter. Jarman Impey. Oops, just dropped a pack. Hunter Games, Matt Guelphy. Jamie Elliott. James Rowbottom. Nat 5. Zach Merritt. There's a hit of Zach Merritt to 799. 367. There you go, Stephen. Not massive, but it's something. Isaac Heaney. Jack Steele. Colby McKercher. Braden Campbell. Bomber box. Golden. Charlie Cameron. Sam Walsh. Zach Butters. Will Ashcroft. Tom Brown breakout. Liam Duggan. Luminous. Jai Caldwell. Boom. Be our last one. Good luck all. Who we got? Jacob Van Rooyen for the D's. Mini win. Stephen Mann from the mini. 260 of 360. Another nicely numbered one too. Sam Flanders. I think we got about 5 or 7 packs left. Oh no, we got more than that. 5. We got 9 packs left, I think. Can we get a nice big boy to finish? Myriad. Can it be a signature? I'm not sure. I was just thinking about the Myriad signature. Like, I hope we can get one. Nick Vlastuin. All right, guys. Good luck. A Myriad's still pretty sick anyway. Non-auto. Toby Green. Giants. Not a signature, but we'll take it to 99. GWS have done all right as well. Paul Cotton. Been a few teams that have had several hits. It's been a good spread, I think. Plenty of action. Footy heads Tom Papley. Mateus Philippou. One more big hit. Come on. Yes. Another one. Another predictor. North Melbourne. Brownlow predictor signature. George Wardlaw. North Melbourne's come through huge in the last half of a case. Matthew Mundy. Feel like it's been the second half of the case anyway. Brownlow predictor, premiership predictor. Hope North Melbourne has a good season. Well done, Maddie Mundy. Rory Laird. Footy heads Hayden Young. Can we ask for one more big hit? Jordan Dawson. One more predictor. Myriad signature. Golden ticket. Epic gold. We haven't hit an epic gold still. Footy heads Jeremy Cameron. Mitch Owens. Caleb Windsor. Tom Green. Ruben Gimby. Two packs left, guys. Overall varied case. I felt that too. I think it's solid. I mean, it's just feels like a lot of value, to be honest. We've got 150 games, Luke Ryan. And last pack. I was kind of expecting something huge for a sec there. Epic Bailey Humphrey, Gold Coast, and Luke Jackson. And we'll check these Luminous for our gold logo Thunderbolt. There it is. Ruben Gimby. And what have we got here? Some base cards. There you go, Eagles. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out in the chat with me. Thanks all who went in the break as well. Heaps of fun. Love doing AFL, to be really honest with you. I enjoy doing select and AFL products a lot, even though not my biggest sport. Always makes you want to watch more footy. And yeah, look out for more AFL breaks because we're going to be doing as many releases as we can. Recap, incoming. I'd actually try to get all these predictors in one pile. You know what? I'm going to make piles. Alright, so we won't have all the Thunderbolt gold logo cards in this recap because we didn't start checking them until halfway through, but they'll all be checked obviously and they'll all ship for sure. And we're going to have a nice organized recap here. Alright guys, first up we're going to have the Thunderbolt gold logos. Josh Dunkley, Mitch Owens, Michael Frederick, Tom Lynch, Ruben Gimby, Travis Boak, and we'll have the Dragon Scale, Jacob Hopper, Bobby Hill, Harry Himmelberg, Will Day, Lachlan Scholl, Tom Brown, Ben Keys, Ben Ainsworth, Mason Redman, Tim Taranto, Lachlan Bramble, Stephen May, Jace Burgoyne, Charlie Carano, Jacob Waitering. Send me a DM, Jared. I will shoot you through the shipping link. Braden Campbell, Archie Perkins, Kyle Lohman, Braden Maynard, Andrew Brayshaw, Josh Rochelle, Harry Himmelberg, Brody Grundy, Tom Green, Travis Boak, Jason Horn-Francis, Oliver Dempsey, Nick Watson, Riley West, Bo McCreary, Mac Michelini, Bodie Uland, Nick Martin, Zach Merritt, Aaron Cadman. The Booms. Brady Hoff, Bailey Humphrey, Callum Archie, Lockie Whitfield, James Warple, Dion Prestia, Sam Walsh, Jamara Ugle-Hagen, Colby McKercher, Jai Caldwell, Jacob Van Rooyen, and Ollie Wines. The Luminous Superstars, of which there were only 3. Cameron Zuha, Jai Caldwell, and Brent Daniels. They were numbered to 199 each. We got Myriad, Errol Golden, and Toby Green. And our predictors. Brownlow predictor patch, wildcard, Western Bulldogs. Rising star predictor patch, Geelong. Coleman predictor patch, Richmond. Rising star predictor signature, Adelaide. Brownlow predictor patch, Adelaide, Isaac Rankin. Brownlow predictor signature, North Melbourne, George Wardlaw. Brownlow predictor patch, wildcard, Collingwood. Brownlow predictor signature, Essendon, Jai Caldwell. Brownlow predictor signature, Dockers, wildcard. Premiership predictor, North Melbourne. Limited edition gold 3-card set, if you get that. And an instant win, which we'll now randomize. Good luck all. We'll load up the randomizer. Based on the recap, I thought you got a couple of good hits. You got Brownlow Predictor and Premiership Predictor. It's not our fault they suck, and they're not going to get either of those awards. That's good hits, I think. Let's do it. Just grab this list. Yeah, that's North Melbourne's fault, no one else's. Pretty sure the Eagles did way worse. Just trying to think of what team didn't get called out at all. All right, good luck. Maybe we'll hit the instant win. Who knows? Why am I going to pay as you go? That's so dumb. Okay, good luck. 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cats, Josh Collins. Congrats, Josh. There you go, folks. That was a great hit, by the way. Very happy we got to see one of these. We've never pulled one. Very hard to hit. 1 in 4 cases, I think. Thanks all. I'm going to get straight onto the Core Kings Blaster case break. If you're keen, get into it, guys. We're going to be looking at some slates, or at least one slate, I hope, and the sick new rookie acetate level 4s, and also pink signatures to 8, or obsidian as they're now called, to 8. Cheers all.